Joining us right now is Brockton Mayor Robert Sullivan. Mr. Mayor, good afternoon. Thank you so much for joining us.
Dan, good afternoon. Thank you so much for having me on this week, and thankfully today is a much cooler day.
Indeed it is. And I just wanted to ask generally, how did the city handle the heat wave that we had these past 2 days?
Yeah, I think we handled it perfectly. Our director of Brockton Emergency Management, Director Steve Hook, and his team fast-tracked cooling centers. I want to thank the director of the Brockton Public Library, Paul Engel, who always hosts us there, and we were giving out cooling kits to those that were going to be outside, those that were working outside, homeless population. So, again, we were really on it. The magnitude of the heat was massive, but thankfully, we were able to work as a collaborative approach. And, it looks like we're out of the heat wave for now. But, again, we're always going to be all summer long working together with our local hospitals and our medical providers. But, again, the biggest thing was to make sure that our seniors were okay as well in terms of making sure that they were inside and air-conditioned and fans. And I think we really did an exceptional job here in the City of Champions.
Now, one of the ways to beat the heat in the city is, of course, the Cosgrove Pool, and there was a plaque dedication there recently.
Yeah, the Cosgrove Pool is a memorialized pool for Mr. Lawrence Cosgrove, who was the first Brocktonian to pay the ultimate sacrifice in World War II. We were able to do a $6 million renovation on that pool, as you know, $3 million from the American Rescue, the ARPA money, and then I want to thank Congressman Lynch and our two U.S. Senators, Markey and Warren, for getting another $3 million under the former President Biden's omnibus bill. So a $6 million renovation. It's kid-friendly, it's family-friendly, and we wanted the Cosgrove family to come back and unveil the plaque. And they traveled from not just Massachusetts, but around New England, and we had a wonderful, wonderful event there the other day. And Tim Carpenter is our director of parks, and, it's a fantastic pool, Dan. I used to lifeguard there in 1987, 88, and it's just night and day from the 80s. So I'm so excited to be able to open that on July 1, and the boys and girls will be swimming on the east side. And then on the west side, again, the Manning Pool, which is behind Brockton High School, outdoor pool, is going to be open up as well on July 5th.
And there's going to be swimming lessons at the Cosgrove Pool, correct?
Free swimming lessons as well at both pools. The East Side Cosgrove Pool is going to be run by the Old Colony YMCA once again. And then up on the west side, behind Brockton High, the Manning Pool, the swimming lessons will be through our community schools program for Brockton Public Schools. So we want to make sure that, people that are going to get into the water know all the safety rules and precautions and, enjoy it, freshen up, get cool, but also be safe in the pool because it can be dangerous if you don't know the protocols that are required to swim and to really make sure people are safe this summer.
And July 4th is roughly a week away. I imagine plans are already underway.
We are, again, always cognizant of quality of life issues here in the city of Brockton. Dan, you and I have talked about this for many years. So I had a meeting yesterday with our police chief, Brenda Perez. Chief Perez and her team are already tracking and monitoring and working out a plan. Fireworks are illegal in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, so we want to make sure that people understand that. And, we are going to make sure that our patrols are out, that we're educating, informing. Last year, we were able to confiscate dozens and dozens and dozens of cases. We work with our partners on the state police. And, from my perspective, July 4th is such a special holiday in the United States of America, but be safe. And, again, do not use fireworks. People get injured and even killed by fireworks. So, again, just go out there, have a cookout, enjoy family and friends, but be safe.
And you're also going to be having a flag raising for our neighbor to the north.
We are, Canada. It's phenomenal. It's coming up next week. And, when I became mayor, as you know, Dan, I wanted to do flag raising and illustrations from around the world where people from those countries came to Brockton and resettled here and really shaped our City of Champions, our community. So many people from Canada came to Brockton originally to work in the shoe factories and the leather factories and the last factories. And so we still have a lot of Canadian connections here in the city of Brockton. So we will probably be raising the flag. We're going to be doing it indoors again this year because of the ongoing construction at City Hall. But again, we welcome anybody and everybody. And that's what really Brockton's about. It's inclusive, it's welcoming, and it's a diverse city of 106,000 residents.
Now, when it comes to schools, I know we've been talking a lot about summer, but I do want to talk about the schools. There's a proposal now to have uniforms at the North Middle School.
That's, again, it has passed and it's come to fruition. We've had other schools use uniforms, which, from my perspective, I really support that endeavor. There are a lot of thoughts that it just makes things better in terms of the process. People don't have to wear, really concerned about, being fashionable or unfashionable or having the best sneakers. It's just a uniform that's promoting the community of the school, the color of the school. Again, the parochial schools in Brockton have been doing this for decades. Some of the other public schools have done it. So it was proposed. It did pass out of school committee. Again, I've heard nothing from parents but support. And at the end of the day, listen, we just want the boys and girls in the Brockton public school system to have the best education, the best experience day to day at their respective schools, and the teachers support it. So let's just keep going forward. Again, enjoy the summer, right? As a dad of 3, enjoy the summer. But the school will be starting again in September.
And there's also going to be more charging stations in the city, EV charging stations.
Yeah, we're doing right now. We're kind of doing a survey, a community survey. We want people to tell us where they think they should be located. We've gotten some really unbelievable grant money from the feds, some grant money from the state to do EV electric charging stations. The new public safety building is also going to have some EV charging stations, but we're looking at 3 right now that we want to locate in a geographic area of the city that's going to maximize those that have EV vehicles. And so, again, we're doing a survey. It's online right now. It really was publicized as of yesterday, and some responses are already coming in, Dan, and we're going to maximize that so we can really help people. Public service is about helping the public, and that's what we do really well here in the city of Brockton.
All right, Mr. Mayor, we're going to have to leave it right there, but thank you so much for speaking with us, and we'll talk to you next week.
Talk to you next week, Dan. Have a great day.
Thank you as well.